Shipo Kaya Shire O Saside Yupa Barhanai Kim Satyanjalo Kim Purudhana Patra Ekvalkaladani Sati Kim Dukulai. And the translation. When there are ample earthly oh yes, I love this section. When there are ample earthly flats to lie on, what is the necessity of cots and beds? When one can use his own arms, what is the necessity of a pillow? When one can use the palms of his hands, what is the necessities of varieties of utensils? When there's ample covering or the skins of trees, what is the necessity of clothing? So previously we were just talking about, living simply in a simplistic manner, and now Sukadeva Goswami is really emphasizing what's the need of a bed if you got the ground to lie on, something that's flat to lie on, and what's the need of a pillow if you have your arms, and what's the need of utensils if you have your hands? What's the need? I mean, this is certainly pushing it to the extreme. Purport. The necessities of life for the protection and comfort of the body must not be necessarily increased. Human energy is spoiled in a vain search after such illusory happiness. If one is able to lie down on the floor, then why should one endeavor to get a good bedstead or a soft cushion to lie on? If one can rest without any pillow and make use of the soft arms endowed by nature, there's no necessity of searching after a pillow. If we make a study of the general life of the animals, we can see that they have no intelligence for building big houses, furniture, or other household paraphernalia, and yet they maintain a healthy life by lying down on the ground, lying down on the open land. They do not know how to cook or prepare foodstuff, yet they still live healthy lives more easily than a human being. This does not mean that human civilization should revert to animal life, or that human beings should live naked in the jungles without any culture, education, and sense of morality.
Thank you. Miss Subhadra, please.
An intelligent human cannot live the life of an animal. Rather, man should try to utilize his intelligence in arts and science, poetry, and philosophy. In such a way, he can further the progress, march of human civilization. But here, the idea given by Srila Sukadeva Goswami is that the reserve energy of human life, which is far superior to that of animals, should simply be utilized for self-realization. Advancement of human civilization must be towards the goal of establishing a lost relationship with God, which is not possible in any form of life other than the human. One must realize the nullity of the material phenomenon, considering it a passing phantasmagoria, and must endeavor to make a solution to the miseries of life. Self-complacence with polished types of animal civilization due to sense gratification is delusion, and such a civilization is not worthy of the name. In pursuit of such false activities, a human being is in the clutches of Maya, or illusion. Great sages and saints in the days of yore were not living in palatial buildings furnished with good furniture and so-called amenities of life. They used to live in huts and groves and sit on the flat ground, and yet they have left immense treasures of high knowledge without perfection.
Thank you. Usha, please.
Srila Rupa Goswami and Srila Sanatan Goswami were highly ranking ministers of state, but they were able to leave behind them immense writings on transcendental knowledge, while residing only for one night underneath one tree. They did not live They did not live even 2 nights under the same tree, and what to speak of well furnished rooms with modern amenities. And still, they were able to give us most important literature of self realization. So called comforts of life are not actually helpful for progressive civilization. Rather, they are detrimental to such progressive life. In the system of Sanatan Dharma, of four divisions of social life and four orders of progressive realization, there are ample opportunities and sufficient directions for a happy termination of progressive life. And the sincere followers are advised therein to accept a voluntary life of renunciation in order to achieve the desired goal of life. If one is not accustomed to abiding by the life of renunciation and self abnegation from the beginning, one should try to get into the habit at a later stage of life as recommended by Srila Sukhdev Goswami, and that will help one to achieve the desired success.
Thank